Welcome back. Today we're exposing the 8 worst types of meat for your health. Not all meat is created equal. Some are loaded with hidden chemicals, fillers, and dangerous cooking byproducts. We'll break down what makes these meats so harmful, from the ingredients to the way they're prepared. This isn't about fear, it's about making smarter choices for long-term health. Stick around for the surprising long-term effects you need to know. Let's dive in. Alright, let's dive into some hard truths. First up, hot dogs and sausages. These are staples at barbecues, ball games, and quick lunches. But what exactly are we putting into our bodies when we indulge in these processed meats? These BBQ favorites are often made from low-quality, mechanically separated meat. This process involves forcing bones and attached tissues through a sieve under high pressure. The result? A slurry, basically meat paste. It's not the most appetizing image, is it? This paste forms the base of many hot dogs and sausages. And it doesn't stop there. They're packed with sodium, often in excessive amounts, and preservatives like sodium nitrite, which are added to enhance color and extend shelf life. The problem with sodium nitrite is that it can form cancer-causing nitrosamines when cooked at high temperatures. This is especially concerning when grilling or frying. The World Health Organization classifies processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens. This isn't just a minor concern, it's a serious health risk. That puts them right up there with tobacco, asbestos, and other known cancer-causing agents. It's a stark comparison that should make you think twice. And the dangers don't end with the ingredients. Add in MSG, which some people are sensitive to, saturated fat, which contributes to heart disease, and grilling or frying, and you've got a recipe for heart disease and cancer. It's a combination of factors that significantly increases your risk. Deep frying or charring makes things even worse, creating even more harmful compounds. These high-heat cooking methods produce heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which are known carcinogens. Bottom line, these ultra-processed meats offer little to no nutritional value. They're essentially empty calories loaded with harmful additives. They come with big health risks that are simply not worth the momentary satisfaction. So what are the alternatives? For a healthier BBQ, try lean chicken breast, which is packed with protein and low in saturated fat. Or opt for a veggie burger, which can be a delicious and nutritious alternative, especially if it's made with whole, unprocessed ingredients. Making these simple swaps can significantly improve your health. Your body will thank you for choosing wisely and prioritizing your well-being. Packaged deli meats, ham, salami, turkey, seem convenient, but they're loaded with fillers, salt, and preservatives. Often you're getting more water and starch than actual meat. Sodium and nitrites are sky-high, raising your risk for hypertension, heart disease, and cancer. These meats also trigger chronic inflammation, a root cause of many diseases. Microwaving in plastic that can leach hormone-disrupting chemicals into your food. Deli meats are engineered for shelf life, not your health. Opt for freshly cooked, unprocessed meats instead. Your heart and immune system will benefit. Kebab and doner meats, those tempting late-night staples from fast food joints, often seem like a quick and satisfying meal. But beneath the savory aroma and convenient packaging lies a potential minefield of health hazards. Let's delve into the hidden dangers lurking within these seemingly innocent treats. The reality is that these meats are often made from fatty scraps, the less desirable cuts and trimmings that are left over after processing higher quality meats. These scraps are typically high in saturated fat, which can contribute to elevated cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. To bind these scraps together and create a uniform texture, fillers are frequently added. These fillers can include breadcrumbs, rusk, and other processed ingredients that offer little nutritional value and can contribute to a higher carbohydrate content. And let's not forget the abundance of trans fats. These unhealthy fats are often present in processed meats and can further elevate bad cholesterol levels while lowering good cholesterol, significantly increasing the risk of heart problems. The constant dripping of fat you see is a visual representation of the excess calories and unhealthy fats you're consuming. To enhance the flavor and mask the taste of the low-quality ingredients, they're heavily salted and loaded with artificial flavors, MSG, and other additives. This potent combination can irritate your gut, leading to bloating, discomfort, and digestive issues, and spike your blood pressure, putting unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. The meat can sit on the grill for hours, slowly rotating and exposed to fluctuating temperatures. This extended exposure creates a breeding ground for bacteria, risking bacterial contamination and potentially leading to food poisoning. Furthermore, the reused, oxidized fat adds even more harmful compounds, contributing to inflammation and potentially increasing the risk of chronic diseases. To complete the unhealthy package, it's often served in white pita bread, which is low in fiber and quickly converted to sugar in the body, and doused with sugary sauces that add even more empty calories. The combination of refined carbohydrates and sugary sauces in these meals spike your blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to energy crashes and potential long-term health consequences. Regularly eating them, especially when combined with a sedentary lifestyle, can lead to weight gain and increase the risk of obesity-related health problems. This can significantly increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes and contribute to high cholesterol, further elevating your risk of heart disease and stroke. The good news is that you don't have to completely deprive yourself of the flavors you love. Homemade kebabs with lean meat, fresh vegetables, and whole wheat pita bread are a much healthier option. By preparing your own kebabs, you have complete control over the ingredients, allowing you to avoid the unhealthy fats, fillers, and excessive salt found in fast food versions. Control the ingredients, avoid the risks. So next time you're tempted by a fast food kebab, remember the potential health consequences. Fast food kebabs, best left as a rare treat, or better yet, opt for a healthier homemade alternative. When you're navigating the grocery store, it's easy to reach for convenient options like canned meats. Canned meats like Spam, a product that has become a cultural icon in some regions, and corned beef, another seemingly harmless choice, might seem like quick and easy meal solutions. But before you stock up on these processed products, it's crucial to understand what you're really getting. These canned meats are often ultra-processed, meaning they undergo extensive industrial modifications. They are frequently made from low-quality scraps, the less desirable parts of the animal, that are repurposed for mass consumption. And to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, they are loaded with salt and nitrites, two additives that can pose significant health risks. The high-heat canning process, while effective for preservation, unfortunately destroys many of the naturally occurring nutrients that might have been present in the original meat. This leaves you with mostly empty calories, providing little to no nutritional value for your body. Furthermore, to maintain their appearance and prevent spoilage, these canned meats often contain chemical preservatives, artificial colors, and other food additives that can have adverse effects on your health. The excessive amount of sodium found in canned meats can significantly attack your blood pressure, leading to hypertension and increasing your risk of heart disease. And kidneys, which are responsible for filtering waste from your blood, can be severely strained by the high sodium content, potentially leading to kidney damage and other renal problems. Moreover, the nitrites added to canned meats as preservatives can convert into carcinogenic compounds in your body, which increase cancer risk, particularly colorectal cancer. Frying canned meats, a common way to prepare them, creates even more toxic compounds, such as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, further elevating your cancer risk. Mixing them with mayo or serving on white bread, common pairings for canned meats, just adds more unhealthy fats and refined carbs to the equation, compounding the negative health effects. These products are best reserved for emergencies, such as natural disasters or situations where access to fresh food is limited, not as staples in your daily meals. Instead, prioritize choosing fresh protein sources like fish, poultry, or beans, which provide essential nutrients without the harmful additives and excessive processing. Your body deserves better than canned meat. Make informed choices and nourish yourself with wholesome, unprocessed foods for optimal health and well-being. Fast food meats, burgers, nuggets, crispy chicken, are often made from glued scraps, not whole cuts. Industrial breading soaks up oil, adding empty calories and inflammatory fats. Frying in reused oil creates trans fats and free radicals, raising your risk of heart disease. The combo of refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and sugary sauces leads to obesity and insulin resistance. These foods also disrupt your gut microbiome, harming digestion and immunity. Deep-fried options are the worst offenders. Even grilled fast food is loaded with salt and additives. Convenience isn't worth the long-term health cost. Cured and smoked meats, bacon, prosciutto, salami, may seem gourmet, but they're packed with nitrites, salt, and saturated fat. Nitrites can turn into cancer-causing nitrosamines, especially when cooked at high heat. Many smoked meats use artificial smoke flavor, which contains carcinogenic PAHs. Even natural smoking creates harmful chemicals. These meats are sodium bombs, straining your heart and kidneys. High saturated fat raises bad cholesterol and clogs arteries. Pan frying until crispy creates even more carcinogens. Enjoy these meats rarely, not daily. The risks far outweigh the flavor. Charred or burnt meats from grilling or frying are loaded with HCAs and PAHs, chemicals proven to cause cancer. High heat cooking forms these toxins, especially in well-done or blackened meat. They irritate your gut and can trigger inflammation or digestive issues. The more you char, the higher the risk. To reduce danger, cook at lower temps, avoid flare-ups, and marinate your meat. Cut off any blackened bits before eating. The way you cook matters as much as what you cook. Don't let a crispy crust cost you your health. Prepackaged ground meat is convenient but risky. Grinding mixes surface bacteria throughout, raising the risk of E. coli and salmonella. It's often made from scraps from many animals, increasing contamination chances. Additives and fillers lower nutritional value. Undercooked ground meat can cause serious illness. Always cook thoroughly. High fat content means more saturated fat and heart risk. For safety, buy whole cuts and have them freshly ground. Don't gamble with your health for convenience. We've covered the 8 worst meats: hot dogs, deli meats, fast food, charred steaks, and more. The common thread? Ultra-processing, high sodium, unhealthy fats, and chemical additives. Regularly eating these meats raises your risk for cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and more. Choose fresh, unprocessed cuts and cook them safely. Treat processed meats as rare indulgences, not daily staples. Small changes can mean big health benefits. Stay informed, make smart choices, and protect your health.